Before we go into how these animal symbols operate, we need to address something critical about interpretation. When you encounter a potent symbol, whether in dreams, myths, or synchronistic appearance in your waking life, you will naturally want to understand what it means. You want to decode it, file it away as understood. This impulse is both necessary and dangerous. It's necessary because engaging with symbols requires some interpretive frameworks. Without any attempt to understand, symbols remain opaque and their transformative potential stays locked. However, the impulse becomes dangerous when you believe you have fully explained the symbol, when you think you have exhausted its meaning, and now move on. This represents a fundamental misunderstanding of how symbols work. Potent symbols from the unconscious carry their own enlightening messages that transcend any single analytical reading. Your interpretation, no matter how sophisticated, remains always provisional and incomplete. The symbol contains what has been called a surplus of meaning. It has a life and a transformative power independent of your attempts or our attempts to explain it. You can engage with it, be changed by it, orient yourself in relation to it, but you can never fully capture it in conceptual language. This is why fairy tales can be productively analyzed from multiple perspectives. You have Freudian, you have Jungian, you have feminist, economic, and each analysis reveals something true without any single analysis being complete. This is why you can return to the same dream symbol years later and discover new layers of meaning that were always there, which you cannot perceive earlier. The mystery remains, and that remaining mystery is not a failure of the analysis, but rather a source of the symbol's ongoing power to transform the unconscious. Symbols' ongoing power to transform consciousness. This principle matters for our work with archetypal animals because it means you cannot just simply watch this video, identify your beast or animal, and consider the work done. The animal archetypes we're going to examine, have their own autonomous reality. They will continue to teach, challenge, and transform you long after you think you've understand them. Our goal is not to fully explain these patterns, but rather to name them clearly enough that you could begin conscious relationship with them.